should subscribe because I got emotional damage from the skeleton. Anyways, let me keep on raging about Chinese New Year. Hi guys, it's 1:13 and it's February. Wrong world, I'm sorry. So I'm recording the second I Like Talking episode, so welcome. I hope all of y'all are great. I'm not at where I ended last time because I ran around like off camera for a bit, but I have like the practical Chinese parents. Oh, oops. But like at the same time, they don't care much about my grades. I think they gave up on me. Aww. I think they gave up on me. Like, have you ever seen a Chinese parent that doesn't really care about their kids' grades? No? Well, now you have. They're my parents. I also just got back from Chinese New Year. And we had a 1 week break. And you will go, oh, that's cool. You're probably like energetic afterwards, like you're ready for school. No, hell no, I'm not. You don't understand. Like, Chinese New Year is not a peaceful holiday. It's never gonna be a peaceful holiday. Like, Chinese New Year, you cannot sleep. You cannot nap. You cannot do anything. The only thing you have to do, no, the only thing you're allowed to do and you can do is try and not die and like act energetic. So like, I'm gonna die. Anyways, so for Chinese New Year, it's not a peaceful holiday because all you do all day long is you're either preparing for the Chinese New Year Eve, and then like a bunch of people comes to your house because no one can cook in your house, and your grandma and your grandparents are too old, so like other people come in your house to help you cook. And then like, you know, and then on the Chinese New Year Eve day, like 20 people comes to your house, 20 people comes to your apartment, 20 people is there from 9 a.m. in the morning to like 10 p.m. in the night. And all that's going on is, you know, grandparents shouting at each other, some random drama about the fish that you brought or forgot to brought, and then like, oh, did you buy beer? We're supposed to use beer for the cooking. My grandpa in fact did buy beer, but guess what? He only brought one, and they had to use it yesterday to prepare for the other thing that needed beer. So then they're like, oh, it's Chinese New Year Eve, and no one is awake. No one is open during Chinese New Year. Like, it's illegal to be having people working. So, I have a bow on my head. Y'all should subscribe because I got emotional damage from the skeleton. Anyways, let me keep on raging about Chinese New Year. So like, oh, my grandma said, it's okay, I go buy beer. What do you mean you go buy beer? Nothing is open. We have like, a few like stores, like small like convenience stores near us. None of those are open. So guess what? He goes on a trip. You know, it should be a little trip, you know, normally, you know, like 20 minutes. Yeah. You know, I got the beer. I'm here. Let's continue the cooking. No. He took 30 minutes. And he was still not back. So he's like, okay, that's not great. Let's call him. We call him. I'm currently walking to the big supermarket because nothing near us is open. He doesn't bother to call us. Hey, by the way, for the records, we have cars. Like, not the, yeah, we're rich, we have, no. There's like 20 people there. There's 3 cars in total. It would be way easier and way faster if he would just call and go, yeah, there's nothing open near us. And then we might have just, you know, like someone would have drove and, you know, go to a bigger supermarket. But no, he decided he was gonna go walk to the bigger supermarket and then probably only buy 1 beer. Brother. So my mom was like, hell no, bro. No, that's not going on. So my mom decided to go, and because he was already at the bigger supermarket, took like 40 minutes, right? Because we know that he will probably only buy like 2 beers max, and then we're gonna run out again. So my mom was like, okay, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna drive there, and we're gonna buy beer. Cause like, and if you didn't know, a lot of people use alcohol in cooking, and there's like this thing where you put beer and duck together. It's quite good. So they were doing that, and there was no beer, right? So like, it was like, oh, okay, let's go do this. And then my mom's cousin, so he goes on and he's like, okay, wait, my car is in front of your car. And my mom was like, huh? So basically, we have the freaking car park, underground car park. I don't know if that's what it's called. I love this terrain. I hope there's a village near here. I love flower fields. It's my dream. But he was like, oh, my car's in front of your car. My mom was like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, so basically we have 2 like spaces in the underground car park thingy. One of them already like was taken by my mom's cousin's father. So my mom's cousin was like, I parked my car directly in front of your car, so your car can't get out. And my mom was like, what the hell? So he actually decided to go down with us, not to move his car, but we just straight up like he just drove. So I think I'm cooked. I cannot find it. This episode is never ending. You're gonna hear my whole life story with this. Y'all wanna see me attempt speedrunning? Sahara Desert. I don't wanna live in the desert. Nothing against the desert. I just don't fancy living there. But so we drive to the market, and then my mom's get out of the car to go to like the supermarket, and it's raining. But anyways, and I asked like, oh, should I go with you? And she's like, no. Like, no. She's like, no. And I was like, okay, I won't. And then we wait for like another like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. I think 10 minutes. She comes back with a bag of like random beer, like a dozen or more. And like, what? Like, huh? And she was like, yeah, you know, it's Chinese New Year Eve, right? Let's just get more. It was fine. It was a lot. I couldn't drink any because it would be illegal. But anyways, so like that was interesting. You know, that's what happens on a normal day during Chinese New. RP, haha. Oh, this is completable. Well, nearly. It's nearly completable. I take that back. That's Chinese New Year for you. Nothing is peaceful. There's 20 people at your house, or you're going to a house with 20 people there. You either have to go to your relative's house, or they come to your house, or you go out. And actually, on Chinese New Year, for like my family, our culture, like we have to go to the cemetery on Chinese New Year morning. Children don't go, so yeah, but parents do, like the adults do, and that's that. But yeah, Chinese New Year haven't ended, but school started, so I'm back in Singapore. I'm gonna try to find a village. I'll see you at when I find the village. If I find the village, subscribe. I found a shipwreck. I thought I'd just update you. Oh my god, I said I didn't want to freaking desert village. You know, fate. Guys, if I can say anything and it'll become real, maybe I'll hit 100k subscribers this year. Is this a lukewarm? Oh, this is actually pretty cool to wait, this is actually so good. Actually, I can complete this portal. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe if you're not. I really appreciate that you're here. If you don't want to subscribe, at least give me a like or comment. Comment down what you want to see me do next. And have a nice day and happy Chinese New Year. It's the year of the horse. I should have tamed a horse. Oh my god.